Here we go, it's time for your Twitter reaction to Rangers 0, Celtic 1 and a 10th domestic trophy in a row for the Hoops. We'll start with Andrew Stout. Heroics from Foster. Cup finals are all about winning, so resolute defensively, time to push on and dominate. Love that Frimpong fella, get it right up them. I thought there's only one candidate for man of the match today, and it's Fraser Foster. We had our backs to the wall for the whole game. We didn't start the game well, and you could see it coming, because with Morgan up front, we couldn't keep the ball. We didn't have any way of building attacks. We couldn't get up the park, and that made it easy for Rangers really, because all they had to do was be aggressive, try and pin us back, and then if we try to play a long ball, which we did numerous times, particularly in the first half, it was just we're hitting it forward, it's coming straight back at us. You see the difference when Edouard comes on the park. Frimpong, I thought he done well in the game. It's a penalty and it's probably a red card as well, but you see his interview after the game, so infectious, so honest, just brilliant, and I thought he done really well. Obviously El Ahmed's out, so he was, everybody knew he was going to start. I don't think he was ever going to go with Bauer, and I thought for the 50-60 minutes he was on, he done really well in the game. The red card is what it is, but he was brilliant. Dom Oliver, I think that Celtic's 10 in a row is more impressive than a potential 10 league titles in a row. The levels of concentration it takes to do that are incredible. Regardless of resources in relation to other teams, every team has a puncher's chance in a cup game. Absolutely, I couldn't agree more with that. 31 cup wins in a row. 31 cup wins in a row. You can see at the end of the day, football boils down to 11 men going out and playing another 11 men. And you think about that run of 31 games, how many times could we not have turned up and got beaten? Plenty of times. Today probably being the most obvious one, because we won at our best today. But I'll tell you what, we won, and we won because the team's full of winners. The winning's a habit, and they just don't know when they're beaten. They were so resilient today. They dug in when we went down to 10 men. I felt like we got better in the game when we went down to 10 men. Everybody grew after that. Julian Christie's energy started to help us, blocking crosses and putting tackles in. McGregor grew as the game went on as well into the later stages. Brilliant. The mentality of these boys is absolutely unreal. Patrick Murphy played terribly mostly, played a fourth choice winger up front on his own, went down to 10 men. A man who's all effort and very little quality at left back. Conceded a penalty, a poor refereeing performance. Johnson missed a sitter, and they still couldn't beat us. Aye, listen, at the end of the day, there'll be pundits and Rangers fans who will tell you Rangers dominated that game today, they were unlucky, and listen, we did ride our luck, and listen, you need to do that in cup finals. When you don't play well, you ride your luck. And you'll talk about the goal being offside, which is something I meant to mention in the post-match pint. Brilliant. That's even better, because we have had plenty of them, fucking plenty of them over the years, so we'll take it. And I tell you, it all comes down to psychology. At the end of the day, Rangers had all their chances, they dominated the game, but they couldn't get the goals, and that is all that matters. We were the team with the winning mentality, and we're the team that got the game over the line. We'll finish tonight with Hoops Lad 67. Played poor but won. Luckily they were woeful. Buffalo Wings is a dirty sad loser. Still hasn't scored against us. Big Froster was immense. Stevie Gerrard back to his trophyless stadium to think again. Great result. Aye, look, brilliant. It, almost in some ways we couldn't have won it in a better fashion. I think that just shows you where both teams are at and where the real difference in the teams is. We hear all the time about the gap getting closer and closer and closer. And to give Rangers some semblance of credit, they are starting to beat everybody else. They've had decent consistency in this first half of the season, but I'll tell you what, they're no winners. They don't have the mentality that this Celtic team's got. They don't have the resilience, and they don't have the quality that this Celtic team's got. And I say that in the post-match pint, we will not play as bad as that at Celtic Park on the 29th of December, because we had the second choice right back in, we had the third choice left back in, and we had a winger up front. We will not play as badly as that. And we still won today, that's all that matters. Like the video, comment your own thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We're going down the stairs to celebrate. We'll see you on Tuesday for the build up to Cluj. Thank you.